I hope you're all doing really well. My name is Leah and this is my story time. Now today, for my story, I was thinking a little bit about how I'm feeling, because sometimes I'm not always feeling happy and sunny, and especially because things are really different for us all at the moment, aren't they? And I know that we can't go out and about as we usually do, and sometimes we might get in a little bit of a bad mood. Now, it happens to all of us, even grown-ups get in bad moods, as I'm sure you all know, children. Children get in bad moods, even sometimes our pets can be in a bad mood. So I thought I would tell a story today all about a bad mood. But don't worry, it's a nice story and I hope it won't make you feel grumpy. It's this one here. This is today's story. It's called The Bad Mood and the Stick, and it's by Lemony Snicket with the art by Matt Forsyth. Now you can see here, there's a little girl and she's got a stick, so I wonder where the bad mood might be. Oh, look at this grumpy face. Can you do a grumpy face? Whoa, they're really grumpy faces. I'll show you my grumpiest face. Really grumpy faces. Shall we read this story and see what this bad mood's going to do? Okay, don't worry, I will show you the pictures each time I get to the end of the page. So here we go. The Bad Mood and the Stick by Lemony Snicket. Art by Matt Forsyth. Once there was a stick and a bad mood. The stick was on the ground. There, you can see it. I can't see the bad mood though. Can you? No, I can't see it anywhere. Let's see. And the bad mood was with a girl named Curly. Oh, there it is. And look at Curly, she's got her grumpy face on. She's definitely in a bad mood. Oh no, I wonder what the bad mood's going to do with Curly. Curly had been in a bad mood for 2 hours since she had seen an ice cream shop but hadn't got any ice cream. Oh no, she hadn't got any ice cream. So Curly had been with the bad mood for 2 hours. Look how grumpy she is. And that boy with the ice cream is making her even more grumpier. The stick had been on the ground since last night when the tree dropped it. Can you spot the stick anywhere? There it is. You're quite right. I wonder what's going to happen. There's Curly, and the bad mood, and the stick. I wonder what she's thinking. You think she's going to pick it up? Shall we read on and find out? I think you might be right. Curly picked up the stick and used it to poke her brother. That's not nice, said her mother. Apologise to Napoleon and throw the stick in the bushes. Uh-oh. Curly used the stick to poke her brother. That really isn't a nice thing to do. Oh, I hope Curly's going to throw the stick in the bushes. Curly had really enjoyed poking her brother Napoleon, so much that her bad mood was gone. Her mother was now carrying it. Hump, she said, which is a bad mood noise. The stick didn't say anything. And can you see Curly's mummy carrying the bad mood? She has it now. And Curly very nicely has thrown the stick away. I wonder what will happen next. Even when a raccoon picked it up. Who knows what the raccoon wanted to do with the stick? There's the raccoon. He's picked up the stick. And Curly and her mummy are off there going, oh, I wonder who this is here. Oh, I wonder. Who knows what the raccoon wanted to do with the stick? But he ran out of the bushes and frightened an old man named Lou. "Holy moly," said Lou, which is what he always said when something exciting happened. And his feet did a little dance. Oh, there we go. Can you see? Oh, the raccoon's got the stick and he's frightened poor Lou and he's done a little dance. And he said, "Holy moly." And he fell into a puddle. Curly's mother couldn't help herself and started to laugh. Her bad mood was gone. There we go. The bad mood's gone from Curly's mummy. Where do you think it's going to go to next? Oh, I don't know. Lou doesn't look that happy though, does he? He's in a muddy puddle. Lou had it. He's doing a very grumpy face. The sound of all that laughter startled the raccoon and he dropped the stick in the mud. "Look at my dungarees," Lou said, which was his bad mood noise. "They're a muddy, awful mess." The stick didn't answer. Now you can see the full picture. Lou in the puddle and there's the stick. The stick didn't answer, but Lou has well and truly got the bad mood. Lou went straight to the dry cleaners. A lady named Mrs. Durham was head of the establishment with a pencil behind her ear. There she is. You can see Lou just in the window. "Take that pencil out of your ear," said Lou. "You gotta wash these dungarees and wash them quick. I'll stand around here in my underwear until you're done." "You will do no such thing," said Mrs. Durham. "This is a family place." There's Lou taking his dungarees off and Mrs. Durham telling him, "You will do no such thing. This is a family place." There's the bad mood. I wonder who's going to get it next. But Lou already had his dungarees off. "Here you go," he said. "They're a muddy, awful mess." "Ha!" said Mrs. Durham, looking at the dungarees and looking at Lou. And you would think that the bad mood would have moved on to her. Look at the muddy, awful mess he's made in her shop. Oh, that might give me a bad mood. That might make the bad mood move on to me if there's too much of a mess. But let's see. But it didn't. She took one look at Lou in his underwear and the bad mood flew right out of the window. You never know what is going to happen. There we go. The bad mood has gone. I wonder what's going to happen next. Same thing with the stick. You would never guess, but some kind of bug made a brightly coloured cocoon on it. "Well, look at that," said Bert, and picked it up to look at it better. Wow, that is a beautiful cocoon, isn't it? Would you look at that? I never thought that was going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. He took it back to his ice cream shop and put it on display. "That's unusual," said Curly's mother when they walked by. "What do you say, kids? Let's all have some ice cream." And there you can see Bert's put the stick in the window. And Curly's mummy, Curly and Napoleon can see it. And luckily for the children, their mummy said, "What do you say? Let's have some ice cream." Curly had fudge ripple and Napoleon had mint choc chip. Curly's mother ordered vanilla yoghurt, but then she changed her mind and had fudge ripple too. This didn't bother Bert. The bad mood was nowhere around. And there is everybody with their ice creams. Oh, they do look delicious, and I can't see that bad mood anywhere around. Didn't bother Bert. By the time Lou arrived with his dungarees all cleaned and pressed, He wanted a double scoop, and so did Mrs. Durham. "Holy moly," Lou said. "I do love ice cream." Mrs. Durham smiled. "Same here," she said. And there. No bad mood here, but I can see someone has the bad mood. The cat has the bad mood. But you never know what's going to happen. And 3 years later, they were married. The wedding was right there in the park, and everyone in this book was invited, even the raccoon. Curly and Napoleon carried the flowers, and they did a great job. You never know what is going to happen. There, everyone looking at Mrs. Durham and Lou getting married in the park. Isn't that lovely? You never know what's going to happen. By then, the bad mood had been all around the world. You yourself had it several times. Yeah? Can you see all those people there who've had the bad mood? The baby. The man going fishing. Oh, the cat. And the bird. And the little girl on her roller skates. All have had the bad mood at some point. It's gone all around the world. The stick, however, stayed in the ice cream shop. The cocoon had opened a long time ago, and Bert had helped the bug fly out into the world. You can see. What a pretty butterfly. But the stick's right there in the ice cream shop. But the stick he kept right there. It put him in a good mood. And there you can see, oh, he's given Curly an ice cream with how many scoops? 1, 2, 3 scoops. The bad mood isn't anywhere in sight. Curly's carrying it home. But oh no, she's dropped it. And who's lurking around the corner? The bad mood. Because you never know what is going to happen. So just as quickly as you can get a bad mood, you can also cheer yourself up too. Excuse me, I really like that story, The Bad Mood and the Stick by Lemony Snicket, with art by Matt Forsyth. I hope you enjoyed it soon, and I hope it shows you that if you're in a bad mood one moment, then you can always do something to cheer yourself up and become in a good mood, or send that bad mood out of the window. I hope you really enjoyed that story today, all about different moods and all about things that might cheer you up. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Come back again tomorrow and I will have another story. But until then, take care and be kind. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.